Wow! And here's our pie ready. For a perfect apple pie crust, we need 2 and 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour. Let's take it here. It's little more than 2.5 cups. 2 and 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour. Then mix into it 2 tablespoons of sugar, granulated sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix it well. And oh wow, yeah, really we do need lot of butter in it to make it crisp. We need 1 full cup of softened butter, room temperature butter. Mix it all together and mix it well. This butter should be softened but cold. Let it all incorporate together and add 2 ice cubes into it, or you can add ice cold water. With your clean hands, now just get it all together and make a dough. Use only 3 tablespoons of ice cold water. These are my ice cubes. You have to use cold water. So this is 3 tablespoons of ice cold water. If you are using food processor, just use the pulse button, on off till it gets together and the dough is ready. So now here's the dough all come together. Do not knead it, just let it come together like this. Gather it. Now make 2 parts. Just eyeball it. One for the bottom part, which we will be pressing here in the pie dish, and one will go on top of it after we fill the filling. Now this is a cling wrap, clear plastic. Take out 2 sheets before you knead the dough. Now just press it, cover, and chill this dough for 15 to 20 minutes in the freezer. So this is one and this will be another. And this is another. Press it, hold it, and into the freezer, both of them, for 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, this is a pie dish. So let's prepare the pie dish, butter it, and this will be the bottom layer of our apple pie. Butter it nicely and start rolling the crust. This has been chilling for 15 minutes in the freezer. So we are rolling the dough for our bottom crust, and this is called blind baking. That means I will roll the dough, put it in the baking dish, and then I'll show what I do to bake it. All right, let's roll it. And roll up to this size. It should come up to the border. So this should be approximately 1 centimeter thick and enough to cover all our dish. It should come up to the border. Let's check. Yeah, it's perfect. Now how you do it is take this into your hand and put it nicely, let it go down from all the sides, press it and make a nice border. Just make sure this is not too thick at the border, and it should come up because we will be covering when we will fill up the apple filling. So it's nice and tight, not too thick and not too thin. So the meaning of the blind baking is, this is how we bake just for the bottom crust. This is the center of the pie plate. Cut your parchment paper to match with your pie plate. So I'll just cut it and give a round shape like this. All right, we don't need this. Crumble it and let's see. Yeah, perfect. And now you have to put some weight into it. So here I have my beans, green beans. This is just for the weight. We will take it out after baking. These are mung beans. Just for baking we are using them. So the reason why we put this weight, mung beans weight, because so that the bottom crust will be crispy and it won't bubble up and it will stay in its shape. It will stay flat. Now let's bake it 375 for 20 minutes. So it goes in the oven for 375, nearly 20 minutes. Oh wow, fantastic. Look, this is our bottom crust, baking for 20 to 25 minutes in the oven for 375.